Hey everyone, welcome back to Former Therapy. PD here, and today we're going to be reacting to "Ate That" by Young Posse. I'm really stoked for this. I'm excited for this, mainly because I was, albeit a little bit late to the party. I was on a bit of a hiatus, but once I caught up with Macaroni Cheese and their most recent comeback, XXL, I gotta say, I love this group. Instantly, just out the gate, Macaroni Cheese was up my alley, but Double XL really secured that for me, especially their album. Scars, one of my favorite B-sides, just in general. Freaking love that song. And as a lover of just the old 90s West Coast hip hop style, boom bap, and just rap in general, I love this group. In particular, I was very much a big fan of Sone and Yeonjung when I checked out like their bonus material and their bonus promotional stuff. So I'm looking forward to this. Let's go. Oof. Out the gate. Is that Ben and Jerry logo?
It's go time. Young posse, baby, if you know, then you know. 5, 6, 7, and 8, yeah. Get good, she ate that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Young posse,
Oh, this video is kind of gross, but it's as charming as ever. Interesting Grand Theft Auto inspired music video, huh? For a very CG-driven video, just as consistently as the other two music videos, just great direction. Oh. The reference to Double XL? Oh. Ooh, how much of that is intellectual property legal? My goodness, there is so much going on in this music video. Wow. Okay. Before we talk about the music video in detail, which honestly, it's just going to be pointing out a few references and also things that I thought were kind of really inspired and really well done. I just want to say, I was wondering how they're going to top macaroni cheese and double XL, and ate that immediately out the gate. Sounds like an actual 90s West Coast hip hop song, like fully committing to that. And I thought, okay, how is this going to be as catchy as XXL? I think XXL is their most catchy one. And even listening to this, I would say double XL is still their most catchy one. I think just because it's a little bit more in your face, especially that hook. But Ate That is just as catchy. And it's also, I think, a little bit more clever, as well as they're already bragging. I don't know if it's even been a year since they've debuted. They're nearing a year, but they're already celebrating their accolades. Hey, as they should, because they, I think, really, really did something completely different, both in the musical realm, in the conceptual realm, as well as their music videos as well. Ben Prol. I'm so sorry. I have no idea how to pronounce Ben's surname. But oh, interesting. The Ben and Jerry the Ben and Jerry reference is a reference to, I don't know if Jerry, Shin, and Ben both directed this video. I know Ben worked on the other two joints as well, but that's, I guess, clever. I have no idea how the copyright works for all of this. But so the music video, largely actually not just sounding like a West Coast LA hip hop anthem, as well as the music video just largely looking like it was shot in LA, but with a Grand Theft Auto twist, which Grand Theft Auto in general plays on a lot of that old school 90s, 2000s street culture, gang culture, as well as, if we're talking GTA 5, was actually took place in a fictional version of LA. And so them committing to the CG and then making this look like an LA shot video was really cool, really dope. And it's so clear and evident to me that the director, Ben, I don't know what will happen to Young Posse if he ever stops directing their music videos, because it's so evident that the references and what he brings to the table is so strong for the identity of their music videos. It's not just like their music video team. It's so clear that this guy is bringing a lot of creative ideas to the table, or even just references in general. Like, none of these girls were, I think, even were they even alive when the PSP? Maybe they were like toddlers when the PSP was a thing. But just the shot of the PSP just made me think, like, wow, these are all references that might be going over a lot of the Zoomer generation's heads, which I think is pretty funny. But I do think the target audience for this might be for people who are in my age range, especially because of the throwback sound as well. Let's watch this music video. I love that Yeonjung's the only one with the stone cold expression, does not react whatsoever.
It's go time.
So right into that opening shot. For those of you who have not played Grand Theft Auto, which I'm sure there are plenty of people who haven't as well, even though it's massively one of the best-selling games of all time. this shot, this framing is literally the same framing of how it looks when you play the game and you're getting out of the car. You're going to notice that this is a very strange, awkward angle, right? At least compared to what we're used to seeing. This is the third-person perspective of a video game. And I noticed that even when Sonhae walks right here, actually all of them, they're all walking a little robotic with their arms a little to the side. Oh, we've also got the mini-map. I didn't notice at first because it's so small. The mini-map on the left-hand corner. Very clever touch. So they're actually walking like the video game characters. That robotic aspect, then slipping right into the choreo is so smooth. And then the whip around. Oh. Wait a minute. Were they? Oh my God. Oof. Just disgusting. It's like actually disgusting. Them building up the stars in the upper right-hand corner is also indicative of GTA. The more stars you get, the more notoriety technically you're building up. Within the GTA Grand Theft Auto realm, that's a bad thing. Like more cops are coming after you because you're becoming more notorious on a criminal level. But the way they incorporate it here is really fun. And then the full slip into CG is an interesting touch. And then the transition into the choreo again. Just so well done. So one thing I really, really like, and I think is clever, is it's oh my God, that's the Rockstar logo. But they put Y and P for Young Posse. Oh my God, they're just like the out and in. Oh my God, they are Tower Records. Wow, they are not subtle at all with these references. These are all locations in California, within LA, which I'm sure if you're American or live on the West Coast, you'll be aware of that. But it's a very CG-driven video, but it's not just like a boring CG video. Obviously, it's Young Posse. It's going to be fun. But I also think it's very well-directed. This could have easily been, and I've seen a handful of K-pop videos where, oh, it's CG. Let's just throw them in front of like a green or a blue screen wall and just have them dance and just cut between. But it takes real vision to be able to direct a music video that's mostly CG and incorporate great camera work and incorporate momentum. This shot right here. Oof. The four and the way they zoom in with the cop car in the foreground, him noticing them. And just the UPS truck. Oh, maybe they... Oh my God. It says YPS. I was like, wait a minute. How did they legally do UPS? And I realized, oh, that's not UPS. That's YPS. Oh, it's so clever. So clever. Okay, but the truck passing by and as they clutch on, just all of that, it's great transitions. But doing that within CG, that just requires really great vision. Says better believe it. So many puns in this music video. Also, now, concept. What I love about the concept of Ate That, they're over here saying how they ate the concepts. They ate their debut. They ate their comeback with Double XL, right? And this is a vault, but it says freezer. But all of this money is technically cake, as we see at the end of the video. They eat it, right? And it's like chocolate cake. What I love conceptually, how that works with the lyrics of, and how they incorporate the number 8. They say 4, it's like 4 plus 4, which is the number 8. They're talking about how they ate that. So there's a bit of a pun wordplay right there, as well as them eating their concepts, them eating their debut, their comeback, and even eating money, and how symbolic that is and how literally they do it here. I think is just so clever. That footwork. Oh my god.
2, 3 to the 4 young posse baby if you know that you know.
Oh my god.
7 and 8 깨끗이 8 Big kid 흔들어 is posse. I'm not a big
The
kid,
blockbuster
but
reference,
I'm
okay.
East Coast, West Coast, make a wave now. Woo, 올라타, we gon' stare now. 나라마다 다 다르게 빛나듯이 나를 하는 마다 따라하기 rhythm is the key. 들으르타, 위브르게 만들어타. Everything is possible, we are young, we can never stop.
Oh. Even the additional care of we're focusing on these three members. We're going to switch over to the control of the other two members.
Everything is possible,
So then
we are young, we can never
they change it on the wheel and then it changes over to them. Fantastic.
Come if you feel me. Bad vibes start and kill me. 세상이 아니라고 해도 go go. I don't give up. There's some more. More than that.
Oh. Let me see.
Bad vibes start and kill me. 세상이 come if you feel
One more time.
Everything is possible. We are young. We can never stop.
So great direction right there. It's such a heavy portion of the rap. It's a lot of impact. And then it slows down a little bit right here, brings in a little bit of this smooth R&B.
If you feel me. Bad vibes start and
Hear that
kill
bass?
me.
It's a lot groovier.
세상이 아니라고 해도 go go. I don't give
And the way they visually portray that smoothness, the slowdown, and you know, 8 that is largely just them kind of flexing, right? And so as they're flying in the air, it's like slow-mo, but literally portraying it as they're not moving, they're completely still, but they're singing. There's a little bit of a surreal, uncanny valley aspect to that immediately it evokes an emotion in you of like, oh, that's very strange, but also very cool and kind of badass. They're trying to say that like within the brief amount of airtime that they get, they're singing this whole verse right here. That's really cool. Just what great vision. And then they hit the ground, and then everything gets super wobbly and handshaking again. Oh. Even the item wheel, also from Chopsticks from GTA. But I love how they double XL the truck and it just rams through. They're literally throwing up gang signs, or I guess their version of gang signs, but it's for Posse Peace. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see what the choreo for this part is. If I had one critique, which isn't even really a critique, just purely because it's that good. Oh, this is all an outro. I love the yes, sis, I ate that. Would have loved it to go on just a little bit more. Like maybe 1, 2 more bars. Oh, so good.
Free donuts. Donuts, 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 donuts.
And then is this looping back to the beginning of the video? Are they saying that everything we just saw was the game and it's, hey, free donuts, and then it leads them to this? No, that wouldn't work. They're wearing slightly different out. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're wearing the exact same outfits. Yeah. Might just be like everything in it was a game and it's just looping. Like the music sounds like something that would be coming out of GTA. And that in and of itself is really hilarious. I don't know how many Koreans will even get the reference. I actually don't know how popular GTA is, if at all, in Korea. Koreans are more into online competitive type of video games. So I don't know if these references will be hitting as much. I'm curious as to what the label's target audience and demographic even is, because as a 30-something-year-old Asian American, Korean American who grew up on the West Coast, who grew up in LA, this music video was, and this song was so cultivated for me. But I'm going to pass the question off of you guys who watched and listened to this. For those of you especially who did not grow up in California, Southern California, what did you think of this music video? What did you think of the song? I love it. I think they are outlandish what they're doing. I think it's so bold. It's so risky, I think, on so many different levels, conceptually, musically, but they're going for it. And I love the commitment. And I, again, think that what the producers or directors bring to the table in this music video play a large part into their concept as well. So I want to know, did it work for you guys? I think more than macaroni cheese and more than double XL, they took an even bigger swing this time, because this is such a region specific song and music video, and a video game reference specific music video. I'm curious as to how it hit for you guys. Guys, thank you for tuning into my reaction to Young Posse's Ate That. They murdered it. They ate that up. Seriously, I love it. I think it's a clever music video. I love how they incorporate the concept of eating that, both in the numerical symbolism as well as eating money, eating their previous concepts, eating dessert. And the music video is just as weird and playful and colorful and a little unsettling. I think they hit the right style of CGI where it's like slight amount of like, it's good, but also it's not photorealistic at all. It's got a little bit of the early 2000s kind of creepiness to the CG, which I think fits right into their visual style that they've built up thus far. And I love it. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys in another video. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and hit the button over there. You can check out my other reactions over there. And I'll see you in another video. Bye, guys.